Just in case anyone doesn't know, that's all in the last 2 months, those 3 games.
He was on Keys and Gray about 5 weeks ago, and we did the very best.
Well, it's certainly our best.
They could have picked any referee out of this tournament because the refereeing has been absolutely outstanding in this tournament.
Yes, we need one more game, Ken.
Kevin, what's Portugal's best hope here?
The best hope is that a few of the French players freeze in the stadium through nerves, and that Ronaldo absolutely catches fire. If those two things happen, they've got a chance. But so much is against them, isn't it?
When Nani's ready, away we go.
And they've got that courage within the ranks. They can.
Germany, and rightly so. An early sight of goal here for Nani, who's had a terrific tournament as well. Earned himself a move to Valencia for next season.
That's a sweeping ball, and he just catches Koscielny unawares there, Nani.
It nearly fell for Giroud. It does fall for Sissoko, who's only ever scored once for France in over 40 international. So, Matuidi stepping in, Griezmann. Not an easy ball to strike on the turn.
And Portugal at the moment struggling to get up to the pace of France. Getting robbed to the ball just like Ronaldo was there.
And he stayed down, but Mark Clattenburg saw nothing wrong and France play on. And now Fernando Santos is telling his players from down in the technical area there, you can see him put it out.
Well, Didier Deschamps got his players.
In this squad, here's Payet. After a slip. Well, what a good header. It was typical of a man in form from Griezmann. But Rui Patricio in Portugal's goals having a good tournament too. And he was needed to stop that just looping in.
Starting with a mistake from Pep.
That's probably the main quality that's got them as far as this. The ones providing a bit of defensive cover. The direction his football took him internationally.
He always likes to get tight, Lauren Koscielny. That is not good news, is it? I think that's the end of his night by the looks of him.
And sheer distress for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I think it must have been that.
Strapped up a bit.
He seems to be moving
another go,
okay.
yeah. Well, when you get hit directly on the penalty area, it's in towards Ronaldo. Titi climbing the football here. That's a great run by Moussa Sissoko.
They can't handle it, can they? They can't handle that power once he starts steaming through. If there's a criticism of him, it is that he does hold onto the ball too long at times, but does really well here.
A sight of goal, a difficult dropping ball, but the armband's off, and he's off. You did read the signs right, Alan.
Well, it's the worst case scenario for him and his team. But at this point, he's feeling sorry for himself as much as anything else. And you can understand that. He's worked so hard, waited so long to get to this point, to a major final with his country. And when it happens, it only lasts a few minutes.
He's done well here.
Done really well.
It was Jean Mario who knocked it back, tried to knock it into a dangerous area, but Hugo Lloris off Sissoko goes again. It's a wonderful run, led to a corner more than any. Here's Payet. Sissoko has done well. Rui Patricio well again. It's turning out to be a bit of a duel here.
Isn't it just? Got plenty behind that. Moussa Sissoko.
In by Matuidi, headed out by Pepe, collected by Pogba.
Grants that longer ball up to Giroud, and as long as it's a quality one, can bypass the midfield.
First card out for Mark Clattenburg for Angel Mario. And, again, you think if Cristiano Ronaldo had been in the middle with his aerial power and his strength to ease defenders out of the way, it might have been more of an end product here.
Yeah, but again, João Mauro and Guerreiro linking up down that.
The final he'd been looking forward to so much, but Portugal have dug in since then. They've kept their confidence. Nani's taking on greater responsibility in that armband. Glad to have Pep.
Not good
Maybe not.
information.
Let's rejoin Alan Smith and Martin Tyler.
Giroud. Sissoko drives on again, trying to roll it in for the dual strike force of Giroud and Griezmann. Yeah, for him. Pogba trying one of those to sit and dip.
It was a decent enough ball. Font.
Third group game. Here's your Mario. Needed dealing with, and Umtiti was full of. He's done well here, and that's better. He's created the shooting chance for Antoine Griezmann. On an easy one from that angle. And straight up was ball to Coman. Griezmann! Well, I don't think too many people in the stadium can believe he's missed that.
Well, he's run off Guerreiro at the far post, and I think the left-back thought this was going to be a goal. Does he mistime his jump? He certainly doesn't get up high enough. And that's a big surprise for somebody who is good in the air. What a chance that is for France.
It's a big hit by Coman, but he wasn't too close to the target.
He's made a difference since coming on. Not with that shot.
Again, great interplay. And he'll get back on his feet here, and he has done. For Giroud on his strong side. Another strong save from Rui Patricio. Sanya. Sissoko in too much of a hurry. Out comes Guerreiro. There's a forward with not a very good goal-scoring record. See Nani from the right. Whoa! It comes out for Quaresma. Well, that could have been the final decided in a most unorthodox fashion. Nani's ball in.
Yeah, well, it was a cross.
Be a great time to find a real moment of quality like that from Sissoko. Coman. Follow-up from Moussa Sissoko, who's done so much to try and get France in front. Evra. Gignac. He's spin here. He has done! It's still on for France. Griezmann. Well, they'll come no closer without actually finding the back of Rui Patricio's net. This has so little to do, but the players have more work, and no wonder Gignac reflects on that. It was a superb turn. Portugal's rescue. Maybe they would argue that they deserved that, having lost Cristiano Ronaldo so early in this final. But those who were left have fought so hard and thoroughly deserve to take the contest into.
So here we go again. Alan Smith, Martin Tyler.
15 minutes. João Moutinho to Eder, two of the Portuguese substitutes. The striker is brought down. Taken by Quaresma. Flags up. And wasn't too far away, but it wouldn't have counted.
Was a nice ball in, nothing wrong with that, but linesman get.
There's too much pace on the ball. Apologies from players Matuidi, but not going to spare him the card.
Eder's thrown himself at it over the top of
Quaresma. Eder! Well, France survive and look to counter-attack here with Griezmann and Coman. There it is, a corner, and so nearly, Alan.
yes. Eder would have been.
Little casual from Nani, but here we are at half-time. And Fernando Santos really think his team should be in front. Lloris having to deal with the effort from Eder. From a straightforward ball in from a corner. It's still 0-0 after now 105 minutes here in the Stade de France.
Go again.
Be delighted.
Alan Smith, Martin Tyler.
Headed by Guerrero. Chance for handball. Got it. Given, and it's within range. Cristiano deemed to have done it deliberately.
I think he thinks he's got the wrong man here, Cristiano.
But it's Guerrero who takes it, hits the bar. Well, he scored a couple of goals already in his short senior international career for Portugal from free kicks.
Yeah, it was a good kid on, wasn't it? Everybody thinking Quaresma was going to take it. What a lovely effort that was.
I think that's what Fernando Santos could have written, had their name inscribed on the trophy with that free kick. Here comes Eder. Not got much help. Oh, he doesn't need any help. How about that? The striker who rarely scores has scored maybe the biggest goal in the history of the Portugal national team.
Well, I said earlier, he would have been an unlikely hero when he had that header saved by Hugo Lloris. But that drive from distance, he could not have hit it any better. As you say, Martin, he's not a striker that stands out. But boy, has he stepped forward for his country here. Had a bit of space, they stepped off him, Umtiti for one, and he turned his back. And
Nani. Not sure that's what Fernando Santos wanted from his team, because there's some gaps here. Coutinho trying to get back. Counter-attack Portugal here. Very ambitious. Quaresma, the flag has stayed down. It could be in again. Oh, and he fancies his chances, Joe Mario. He's got energy to burn.
he's been immense for his country. He's feeling it now, but he's covered some ground.
Needs to get his cross in. Does get his cross in.
Flag's up.
The flag did go up in the end, not on the shot from Martial. Well, that could be that. But it's the greatest night in Portugal's football history for Cristiano Ronaldo. From tears to cheers and more tears, this time of joy. France, just as Portugal did themselves in 2004, fail in front of their own fans. And it's Portugal who are champions of Europe. They hadn't beaten the French. They are maybe party poopers in Paris, but they are Portugal. And tonight they've been simply magnificent. Champions of Europe 2016.